Hello. Good to see you.
Alright there, Revenants, welcome back to Code Vein and the Road 100, where today we are in the government outskirts, where we will be fighting a lot of enemies that are weak to Lightning Pierce. And so, because of that, we are going to be going for the Thunderbolt and Twilight together. And we will have some pretty considerable healing here in the aspect of improved regeneration. That is a 40% increase, so we'll be doing around 1500 HP on a heal, which is great. Then we will have pretty good gift casting because of Eva. Then we will have reduced ichor consumption for our charge shots. We will have Field of Thirst and Chaotic Ash and backstabs and parries to recover ichor in many different facets and ways here. So we will have a pretty decent chance to actually make things operate how we want them to along the way here. So we will be able to do some pretty significant charge attacks here as we go along, just because of the fact that we are going to be able to always have a lot of ichor here along the way. Okay, and as you can see, we are already stacked up on ichor here and everything. Okay, let's follow those balls in. So it's kind of like a fire and forget kind of setup here, which is great, that we can actually do some pretty decent damage overall. And we haven't even used Field of Thirst yet to actually do anything here. Okay. And let's go for some backstabs now. So you can see how incredible this becomes here. And we'll go for a parry there. And now Eva may die here along the way, whoops, that was stupid, which is completely fine, but that's okay. No, I want you, and we want this. Good. Yes, and we want this. Okay. And as you can see there, the balls do track in on the enemy here, which is oh so fabulous. I understood that that's what Eva's bayonet was supposed to do. That's what the description says on the card of the attack, and unfortunately, it doesn't. Her bayonet doesn't actually do what this bayonet does, and I wish that was the case, that it would actually do that exact thing, track and home in on the enemy, but unfortunately it doesn't do that. Okay. So as you can see, we have tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of damage, while at the same time having some very good ability here stacked into our weapon for a lot of ways of going about engaging with the enemies this way. Okay, and let's go for. And typically, six shots are more than enough of what you need to engage with the enemy. Sure, let's go for Twilight, because why not? Okay, we'll go for 3 shots. 1, 2, okay. And so most of the time, we don't really have to worry about what's going on with each of the enemies, because we do have an insane amount of ichor recovery here along the way. And so let's go for some backstabs here. Then we will go for a Chaotic Ash and go for a pool of high core here, so that will help us considerably. Whoops. And I was gonna go for a backstab there, but oh well. Okay, now we got doggos coming. So definitely worth it to get rid of doggos in that regard. Okay, it was just flapping everybody, which is fine with me. Okay, so now we will definitely go for Gamma Gash, and it depends on each of the enemies that you are going up against. It's not a one-time be-all, end-all kind of a thing. So keep that in mind with Chaotic Ash, as it's a little bit different than you might expect. Okay, good. Oh, okay. Awesome. I just love that sound effect of the Thunderbolt. This is my most favorite bayonet in the game by far, and it has a lot of utility and a lot of setup here that you can go for that makes it exceptional. Oh, okay. This lady is going for us here. Let's go for a couple launch attacks, and that is where what is that? Feral Tenacity definitely comes in super handy here, is that we are able to you know, do some pretty big bold moves without really worrying about what is going on around us. Oh, come on. Is that not close enough? Okay. Okay, we'll get some I-Core back from him standing there. Okay, let's see if we can walk up to the edge here. Okay, great. Yeah, get him, Eva. Okay, we'll shoot 2 more balls. Alright, excellent. Now, that is just to hopefully future protect us from what is coming up on the other time. And as you can see, it is 2 heals and we get back to full health because of having improved regeneration on deck. Now that we are down to 8 heals, we can go for regeneration shift, and that will help us significantly here as we go along. Oops. Okay, wait. Get rid of monkey fast. Get rid of monkey early. Okay, good. We'll take a little bit of this I-Core here as before we go for anything else. Excellent. Always beneficial to stack up on the shots because they are so slow moving. They're almost like a shotgun at close range, but not exactly. Whoops. Okay, goodbye, monkey. Absolutely hilarious how the monkeys just fly around all over the place when they get attacked like that. So now we have to go for a little bit of careful business here with these ladies. Okay, let's back up and go for a little bit of damage here. I don't think we're close enough. No, we are not close enough for our bullets, so we will definitely go for as much damage here as we can before all of this gets super out of hand. And it is nice that our weapon gives us lightning damage, so we can play to these enemies' weaknesses here, which is great. Ooh. Okay, let's go for a launch. Good. And let's go ahead and heal 1. And as you can see there, we get a huge amount of health back because of regeneration shift now. Oops. And there's Feral Tenacity again, coming in super handy. And we will definitely go for a heal. And another launch, just to make sure that we are tapped out on I-Core here. Oops. Eva, please. Thank you. Wait. Oh, come on. I didn't have a chance to push the spacebar. I don't know, whatever. Anyways, the reality is that what we are built out for here is very, 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 very good. As a lightning pierce build setup, because you can constantly always have access to some really, really great options here, and have some really good I-Core recovery with other things along the way. Now, since we started kind of at this point with 8 heals from regeneration shift, we'll just go ahead and keep that active. Oh, good grief. Stupid monkeys. I hate the monkeys. I know I'm not alone in that, but that is, yeah, monkeys are just absolutely horrible. Okay, there's the backstab finally. Now, we do have a very long period of time here to wait for what we are doing because of Feral Tenacity being used, and so we'll heal 1 and that'll help us for now, but it won't be, you know, the end of what we are going to go for here. Okay, monkey, so Chaotic Ash, good. So Chaotic Ash is a good kind of useful help in not like all the time, but it's definitely helpful. Okay, we'll go for some shots there. Good. And then we can backstab this guy into oblivion for some I-Core recovery here. And as you see there, 871 is not a bad value by any means for our bayonet to actually do regular damage. Thank you for the blocking there, Eva. Ooh. And again, regeneration shift coming in handy to help us, paired up with Feral Tenacity, is pretty awesome. Okay, so now let's go for a bunch of shots here. Okay, and she's just going to stagger into oblivion here. Oh boy. Oh, but Eva's dead. Let's get our health, or our haze. Oops. Good. We will get a couple of launch attacks here, which will be very, very beneficial. And you don't want to hit the shield side for obvious reasons. Ooh, got extra lucky there. Okay, I'll take it though. I'll take more lucky than good at this point. Where are you at? 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Okay, and as you can see, 6 is the nice number that you can go for with these enemies to make sure that you kill them immediately without having any super problems with how you go about engaging with them. Okay, so here we are going to need Cognitive Zeal, and let's go for Chaotic Ash, and this. Okay. 3, 4, 5. And we had already attacked her a few times, so that's why she died. So very, very nice, very, very fun setup here to go for with the Thunderbolt and Twilight here all at the same time. For the fight here, we will definitely go for regeneration, or improved regeneration. And here, I think we'll just go for more defense. It's not going to matter. we're gonna get hit once and we're gonna be dead. We don't have any way to revive Eva, so that is the sad part. So either we go for here to revive Eva, or we go for keeping ourselves alive. So I think we'll go for keeping ourselves, or keeping Eva alive, just to have that split aggro goodness. And we'll see how that actually works out for the fight. Pierce is not what you want to be doing. You want to be doing lightning slash or ice slash with this fight, but that's okay. We'll make do with what we have. Oops. There's the one tap. Okay. And here, running into the balls is going to be his specialty. Oops. Oops. And as you can see, I mean, that is the problem with what we are going for here, is that we get touched once by any single attack and we are completely dead. So this is a pretty intense fight that we don't have the luxury of going for backstabs here along the way. We can go for maybe something, you know, with a little more defense, like something like the Dawn Claw, because we're not actually doing anything here with our blood veils. So actually, I mean, we are doing some dark damage, but 774 is pretty okay. But it'll reduce our damage output just ever so slightly, but that's okay. Okay, very nice. Oops. Let's go for weapon attacks. Okay, good. Ooh. Okay. Thanks, Eva. Whoops. Okay. And Eva's dead. Yep. So you can see that we do have some pretty good damage overall, but our blood veil doesn't even actually matter for the amount of damage that we're going to be collecting here along the way, because he just does an insane amount of blood damage. And even though we do have some pretty good blood resist, it really doesn't matter, because we need at least our 160 to make things even matter here. So we'll see if we can get through here as is, and if not, then that's fine. There's always a way out. Whoops. Where am I? Where is he? There he is. Oof. Okay, whoops. That was a mistake. Complete mistake. So this is where the build starts to fall apart, just because of the fact of our inability here to actually have the damage of choice, and we don't want to be doing Pierce. And that's the funny thing, is that the area, the government outskirts, it builds you in such a way that says, yes, Pierce lightning is very, very, very good, and then you get into the fight with this guy and it's like, nope, you want to be doing lightning slash or ice slash. Oh, geez. Just hammered into the ground. Okay, let's go ahead and heal, because we are not interested in any of that. Okay, let's go for some shots here. Okay, let's go for some ichor here. Oh. Okay. All right, we are slowly running out of ichor here. And now we're leaking. So good thing we brought an ichor coagulant. Whoa, that counted as an attack. I did not realize that. Oh, good grief, come on. This takes so much more focus than you would actually think because of the ichor requirements and the inability to use a blood veil to recover ichor here along the way is definitely a very, very painful ability setup here. But it works out, and Eva is just always slapped around pretty hard in this fight. But that's okay, because you can make it work pretty well if you are you know, like super committed to actually just getting everything complete. Okay, good. Okay, good. Oh boy. Okay, I don't know how that hit me. Ouch. Okay. Oh geez. This guy. Oh man. Oof. There's just so much happening on every level that my brain is just kind of on overload here with how to make this actually functional. I mean, for adventuring, this is like an overpowered kind of cheat code almost for this guy, because of how all of this is built and how it operates. It is very, very difficult. It makes this fight way more difficult than it actually needs to be. Okay. Which is fine. Hang in there, Eva. Oh, one touch and you're done. Absolutely crazy. Okay. Oh. Thanks, Eva. Okay, here we go. Oof. That was pretty awesome. Except until he flew down and chopped me in half. That's when it's not cool.
I see you're up.
Okay, so let's just go ahead and do a little bit of reorganizing here to make this better in a whole lot of ways. And let's see, we don't really need this. Where is blood? Okay. And so right now we're at wait, what was that? We're at 42. So
Thanks.
and now we will be significantly higher, 171. Perfect. So that's where we want to be. That is exactly where we want to be. So unfortunately, we are giving up a couple of our very, 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 very good gifts here along the way. But the iCore recovery should be consistent and good enough until phase 2 when he gets leak coming out. And then we will be in some serious, serious trouble. So keep that in mind here as we go along. But all things considered, we should be okay for now. Okay. Oh. Okay. And let's go ahead and get some iCore here. Let's get a charge booster going. That's fine. Okay.
Good time.
And good. Nope. Yep, and there is the difference in our ability here. Okay, let's get some iCore. Okay. Okay, this is not great. Yep. Okay. Ouch. Thanks, Eva. Okay, let's just pure blood out of here. Okay. And as you can see, the amount of damage here that we can do at any one time is still pretty good. It's just things take a lot of time to make Pierce Lightning work on him, but it can be done. The problem is the one-touch kill, and so if you don't play it absolutely 100% perfect, you will lose. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this build for the outskirts, because if you change to like the one-shot build for if you change to the one-shot build for the Queen's Knight Reborn, then you can use this build as a adventuring build that will just completely trivialize this entire area, and then you can just run into the one-shot build. You could probably make it through here in about 6 minutes if you really worked hard running running this area the normal path and using this build along with the Jack one-shot build for the Queen's Knight Reborn. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed this DLC 3 mixed into the regular game here all together, and using some strange iCore recovery techniques all together at the same time. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Or maybe not tomorrow, but let's see, what is this? This is Wednesday, and we'll see you Saturday. Sorry, we'll see you Saturday. Take care. Bye.